Previously we were discussing normalization. So normalization basically it is the technique in which you reduce the number of attributes in a table. You need all the attributes that are being repeated or that have multiple values. So you need them out from the table. So basically, if we have this table staff branch and this staff branch table. So if you look at here, so if we have to update, for example, position of staff member John White, so you'll have to update it on staff branch as well. So we don't need that thing. The data is redundant. So if we have to update something in staff, we have to update in staff branch table as well. If we have to update something in branch, we have to update in staff branch table as well. So this doesn't make sense that when you are updating the data, you are updating it on multiple fronts or multiple tables. So the idea or the concept of normalization is to reduce this effect. So you can, if you have to update anything or if you have to delete something, so you do it in one table, not in multiple tables. So we discussed functional dependency. What is functional dependency? The functional dependency concept is if A and B are the attributes or relations. For example, if we have a relation known as student and A and B are two attributes, like we have name and age. So B is functionally dependent on A if each value of A is associated with exactly one value of B in R. So functional dependency is basically a property of the meaning or semantics of attribute in the relationship. Alternative way is basically A functionally determines B. So let me give you an example. So looking at this, so if we have two relations, if we have a relation and multiple attributes, for example, if we have this number, registration number and name. So we call registration number A and name B attribute. So if we are saying B is functionally dependent on A, so means each value of A is associated with one value of B. So means, for example, if we say registration number and name, we are saying here name is functionally dependent on reg number. So for each registration number, there is only one name. So for example, if we have registration number 001, the name can be Muhammad Ali. If we have registration number 002, name can be Muhammad Khan. If we have registration number 003, so it will only point out to only one name. So for each registration number, there will only be one name. So we can say name is functionally dependent on registration number. Now if we reverse it, if we say name, and we say here registration number, we say that number is functionally dependent on name. This is true. So is this true? No, this is not true. Why? Because if we say Muhammad Ali, there can be 8, 10, 15, 20 Muhammad Ali. So for one name, you can have multiple registration number because name is a common entity. There can be multiple people or multiple students with same name. So one name can point to multiple registration number. So this becomes false. So we cannot say that registration number is functionally dependent on name. However, we can say that name is functionally dependent on registration number. So if we look at the example here, this is only for the, this example is only applicable where staff has only one position. So for example, if we look at bank, where the staff can be only like manager, cash officer, sales officer. So each employee has only one position. So if we know the staff number, we can find out the position. So for each staff number, there will be only one position, and for each position, like for example, if we say cash officer, so like there are multiple cash officers in one bank. So position does not functionally determine staff number. Why? Because position can have multiple staff number. However, staff number can determine position, and this is true in the case where the where the where the person or the staff can only have one position. So if we look at the concept of teaching faculty, so a teacher can be assistant professor, associate professor, and he can also be an HOD. He can also be a lab manager. So here one staff can have multiple positions. So this thing is not applicable in the context of teaching faculty or university. This is only applicable where each staff has only one position. Okay. So staff number, staff name holds for all time. Staff name, staff number holds for the current instance. By current instance, we mean that each if this will be true when each staff, for example, in an organization, each person have a unique name. So for each staff you have only for each staff name you have only one number, because if there are multiple people with same name, so they can have multiple instances. So we have the concept of full functional dependency and partial functional dependency. Full functional dependency means determinant should have the minimal number of attributes to maintain the functional dependency. Full functional dependency indicates if A and B are attributes or relation, B is fully functional dependent on A. If B is functionally dependent on A but not any proper subset of A. So here on the left side, normally there are one attribute which indicates full functional dependency. There can be more, but normally the context is there will be mainly one attribute in the form of A. So we can have multiple attributes in partial dependencies, but in full functional dependency, we mean that there should be on the left side, we should have minimum number of attributes. So if you look at partial functional dependency, functional dependency indicates that if A and B are attributes of a relation, B is partially dependent on A if B is functionally dependent on any proper subset of A. A functional dependency is a partial dependency if there is some attribute that can be removed from A and yet the dependency still holds. So for example, if you have a staff number and staff name which determines branch number, or you can say branch number is dependent on staff number and staff name. So if I remove this name, will the functional dependency still hold? So if you look at here, if I am removing this name, yes. If you look at staff number, if you know a staff number, you can identify its branch number as well. And or we can say for each staff number, there will be only one branch number. So that is the definition of functional dependency, that for each value of A, there will be only one value of B. So partial functional dependency, there on the left side there will be multiple attributes, and the basic concept is if you remove either of those attributes, the dependency will still hold. So this is partial functional dependency.